Hi everyone, this is Rekha, Assistant Professor in English, Communicative Arts and Science College, Satyamangalam. In this video lecturing, we are going to see about communicative approach. Before entering this topic, let me tell you something. English language teaching, in a few decades, English was taught and learnt with the educated native speaker as a model. The two accepted varieties were British and American English. In English language teaching was an effort directed at reaching as close approximation of native speaker model as possible. In introduction, communicative approach, the development of language learning or teaching from form-based to a meaning-based approach, the move towards an effective approach from a rigid method, the shift from teacher-fronted, learner-centered classes. This approach became popular in 1960s. This approach is natural extension of the notional function syllabus. The notional functional syllabus threw up ideas, worked out syllabus and produced textbooks, and these terms have become the basis of the communicative approach. It is the set of the goals of language teaching, and it is an alternative of the structural approach. Next, we are going to see about what is communicative approach. It is not only to apply grammatical rules of a language in order to form grammatically correct sentences. Many syllabus have been developed under the label communicative approach. They have common syllabus and semantically organized syllabus such as notional syllabus. They teach the language needed in different situations and different functions to express and understand. And next we are going to see about characteristic features of a communicative approach. First one is accuracy and appropriateness. The learner attain communicative competence, that is the use language accurately and appropriately. Authentic and meaningful communication should be goal of classroom activities. Fluency is an important dimension of communication, and learning is a process of creative construction. It involves trial and error. Then communicative task. Next one, we are going to see about 4 competence areas. First one is linguistic competence. Linguistic competence means nothing but how to use grammar, syntax, vocabulary of a language. And socio-linguistic competence, knowing how to use language appropriately, setting and goal. Discourse competence means how to interrupt the larger context. Strategic competence means learn more about the language. Next, these are all the competence areas used in communicative approaches. And next we are going to see about techniques used in communicative approach. First one is information gap. In communicative language teaching, information gap tasks are used, and information gap tasks are introduced in the classroom activities using following techniques. And role play is nothing but since the ability to manipulate language in a social context in an important aspect of communicative competence. Most materials include role play as a part of activities. Then third one is retrieving text order. This technique involves use of scrambled sentences and scrambled picture techniques. Then group work or pair work. It form an important part. Group work or pair work, it form an important part of any communicative activity, since peer interaction is an effective means of acquiring some language features. And last one is communicative competence. Communicative tasks are used in the techniques. Then last one is conclusion. The various methodologies serve one purpose, and communicative language teaching makes use of real life situations that necessitate communication. And learners' motivation to learn comes from their desire to communicate in meaning ways about meaningful topics. That's all. Thank you.